Let it not be said that I'm not a magnanimous person, and we're gonna keep playing this game. Now, I've completed the mission, as you can see, and I did that off screen because I wanted to try and get the experience, and I went to the right where there are the barrels of fuel, and I went to the high ground there, so we are on the same level of the artillery, and I just, discovered the artillery with the jeep, and then I proceeded to destroy the artillery with my artillery, and then pushing through. I did take some casualties. We did replenish those. I did replenish those casualties, but I managed to complete that level. And now I'm not gonna do it all on screen. Alright, it's done. I don't want to see it ever again. And I did fix my troops, those who took some losses. Mainly, I think the Udes took a couple of casualties, and then possibly someone else. I had to repair a few things. Whatever. We do have. I did research the Arcotechnotral. So now here we can do the Arcotral engine. Then we have other things we can research. High-tech infantry could be interesting. But whatever. So let's keep on moving. We have one turn to do this thing. One of the research centers, Helitech, is testing a prototype of a new vehicle. We can see that there are advantages in testing the vehicles in practical situations. You probably won't be able to try to save the... No, you probably won't be able to, but try to save... No, you won't be able to... Okay, it's 1-0. You probably won't be able to... You probably won't be able to... Comma. But try to save the vehicles if you can. Okay. Select all. Did I actually... sorry, I don't remember. Did I actually fix my infantry? No, I did not. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go into the map that requires one turn. Select all. Deselect all these guys. And let's go. Oh my god. We have to get the endangered engineer as soon as possible. We also have to take them to safety afterwards. Okay. Over there. So let's just start. You have 20, so no thank you. AMX goes over there. Abrams, Abrams, AMX, AMX, Abrams, Abrams, M109 over there. Whatever. You know what? Place it wherever you want. AMX, Rangers and Rangers. You have a Leopard over there. A couple of vehicles here. There you go. So what do we see here? Absolutely nothing. Fine. Let's keep on moving. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over there. Okay. So the first thing I would like to do is figure out what to do here and where the enemy is located. I'm gonna take a wild guess. We need to go through that bridge. Now, after this game, I was thinking about doing either Fantasy Wars or Chaos Gate. I'm leaning more towards Chaos Gate because Fantasy Wars I need to complete it first because it's a timed game, meaning it's like Fantasy General. Literally, it's Fantasy General, but made by a company that you may know of them. They made King Bounty, the legend. Ooh, hello there. So we have some enemies over there. We can technically attack these guys. I don't know if they come towards us. Hopefully they won't. There is this thing that's coming towards us though. Let's remove the rangers here. Let's see if we can actually shoot these guys as they come. So they're sending the Magotar first, so I have no opponent fight against the balloon. There it is. Okay, can we try and take this guy down? Can try. Can I actually attack you with this? No, of course. There you go, it's down. Wait one more turn. I take all the time I need, no problem. So the ballista did not come, which means the ballista is scripted to stay over there. Now we can go through the bridge here, or we can follow this road over here. I do not know which one is better, so let's just keep moving. I can see there are some enemies coming this way, so just go this way. Some opponent fire. Fantastic. There you go, one down. Probably many more to go. Okay, let's just keep moving. Where's the enemy? Who knows? I still have not got the radar, although it would be great to have a radar. I don't have the cash to actually get the radar. I mean, I do have the cash, I don't have the backup money for it. Oh, there it is. So there are some enemies over there. You know what I can do? I could do some really nasty shenanigans here. AMX, would you please come over here for a second? You are over there, right? So if I can actually pull you, like so, you should come towards me. Am I right? No, I'm not. So basically you're telling me, hey, you can do whatever you want with me? Okay. If you say so, I will do that. Let's move everybody, just in case. Send the artillery forward. Just send the tanks to protect the artillery. Not that it matters, since the artillery basically will get focus fired anyways. The Leopard, oh man, I need to give the engine upgrade to the Leopard. See, I don't have the cash to do anything. I'm just curious to see now how I would perform offline. Meaning not oh, look at what he came. Why? Oh well, you did not kill anybody, so whatever. Why did you came? No, why did you come? Sorry, English gets messed up. I don't give a shit though. Let's keep going. You need to rest. You guys keep on moving. Just go where you can. Rangers, you go over there. I'm thinking maybe Rangers are not that bad. Maybe Rangers are better than Commandos, because they should have more defense than Commandos. Sure, they take a little bit more to entrench. However, they can act as spotters. I wonder if they have any. I need to read the manual, but I wonder if they had if they have some kind of special ability that allows them to remain hidden. Who knows? That would make them very good spotters. I know you shouldn't say but I'm just thinking. Yeah, you kill this thing, no problem. See, there's no one else. Udas, you go forward, move everyone else here. I don't know if this is the correct way. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Okay. So usually I quick save before a big fight. I think the problem is not knowing the maps and how to counter enemies. That's gonna be the biggest detractor in finishing missions with as little casualties as possible. Now, of course, now we know the game cheats, so we can act accordingly. So if you work under the same assumption that the enemy has the same rules as you do, you're gonna be in trouble. So the best thing to do is to know the game. If there's anything this game has taught me, is that don't go into a game blind. That's what this game has taught me, which I guess is a good thing to have learned. Yeah, I can't attack this guy. Yeah, I guess we just have to take some experience where we can. Now I would like to spot this microbe over here and kill him if possible.
I understand.
Can I actually? No, cannot. But I can land one hit. So I can gain a star. Good.
Receiving.
Everyone else, please move forward.
Understand.
Okay.
Receiving.
It's the AMX. I don't care much about the other AMX.
Understand.
So there are two AMX. There is the AMX 13 and the AMX 30. Just to create some confusion. There you go. And stay down, please. You can rest.
Receiving.
And you can move forward in front of the tank, of the
Next target, sir.
artillery. There are probably going to be... Oh.
Movement here.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I understand.
You thought you were safe. Think again. Do we have any artillery ready to fire? Yes. Okay, I think we killed most of them. No, there is a mage shooting me from another country. He missed twice. Okay, so luckily we did not lose anybody. Okay, we can completely nail
Yes, sir.
all these guys. I know there is a wizard somewhere. I just don't know where exactly. And I do not really plan on knowing, if you catch my drift. Okay, let's just do this. Leopard, can you please shoot? You can only shoot this guy. Okay, fine. So long as you do something, that's fine by me. You can also shoot this guy. The Dark Elves are not gonna pay a lot of experience, but it's experience.
I understand.
Okay, you can try to shoot. Oh my god, you can't shoot anybody? That's sad. Okay, so let's be real here.
I understand.
You may get some experience. That's fine.
Understand.
Okay, you can shoot once. You can probably go to safety here. And I can probably take one AMX shot over here. Now we got to be very careful here.
Understand.
Because I want to have the enemy shoot at my Udas if possible.
Receiving. Receiving. Understand.
But I realize it's gonna be a very difficult task.
Receiving. I understand. Receiving.
So now if I can take out the wizard. Now that's gonna be good.
Next target, sir. Movement
There it is. Okay.
Yes,
Can you get him? Of course you can. Right. And one more. There you go. Absolutely no experience because I did not take a kill. I need to take a kill if I want the experience, damn it. There you go. The mage is down.
Next target, sir. Movement here.
There are some more enemies over there.
Yes, sir.
Which probably did not come. Oh, I probably not. No, I'm not gonna be able to get this guy. But he's gonna be able to drop down. Oh. And of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this guy got completely wrecked by this ballista, which seemed to be like a standing stationary thing, but it was not. Okay. What can I say? I was not expecting that. Of all things, I was not expecting that. Especially no supporting fire from my troops. That was the worst thing in the world.
Yes, sir.
Now what can you do? Of course. Can you get there? Now you can. Alright. So... you need to rest.
Next target, sir.
That was a totally unnecessary engagement, but an engagement I had to do.
Receiving. Understand.
My god.
Receiving.
Yeah, of course he took like half the life of this guy and, you know, now I have to repair it, but
Yes, sir.
what can you do?
Understand.
It's game device like that, there's nothing you can do. Keep moving. Right. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Understand. Receiving.
Let's keep going.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you had the ballista to chase you behind everything, so you know,
Receiving.
I'm gonna leave the STRV behind just in case
Next target, sir.
the AI pulls more tricks like that.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be
Receiving.
surprised. Well, I thought they were static forces, but they were not. Do I want to save? Probably. I mean, it's not a good game if you cannot take losses. I mean, you should be able to take some losses. So I assume that this game is so beautiful that it allows me to take some losses.
Receiving.
I mean, so far I've been able to complete the missions
Receiving.
with a little bit of grief and barbarian rage.
Receiving.
I was able to complete the mission, even though I took a lot of losses. So it's not entirely impossible
Yes, sir.
to complete the game with
Yes,
losses.
sir. I understand. I understand.
I could just destroy the bridge, you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you guys are doing
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Now I need to wait a little bit because I need to make everybody reach
Understand. Receiving.
the front line.
Receiving.
Spasiba, yes, yes, yes.
Waiting. Receiving. I understand.
Let's go this way.
I understand. I understand. I understand.
So, lots of time spent moving these guys around. That's the biggest drawback of strategy games. Is that when you have a big army, it just takes forever to move. That goes for Fantasy General 1, 2.
Movement here.
Okay, speaking of,
Receiving.
the Gepard doesn't have the range to do anything useful here. As you can see, my range is quite limited.
Next target, sir.
But my tanks
Receiving.
can potentially do something here. What is my other tank over here? What we may lack is, honestly,
Receiving.
I don't know.
Next target, sir.
I don't know what's lacking.
I understand.
Gonna move everybody forward though.
I understand. I understand.
And you go back because you cannot do anything.
I understand.
The Abram will go over there.
Receiving. I understand. I understand.
Just put someone here as backup.
Yes, sir. I understand. I understand. Receiving.
Waiting for the enemy to spawn, probably. That's what I'm doing. Now I do see those guys, but these guys are not attacking me, which is very weird. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to attack them.
Receiving.
I don't know why they're not. You don't have the upgrades, so you cannot attack this guy. It's understandable. This is less understandable, but whatever. Okay, you can attack this guy, right? Yeah, you need to move 1 square forward. You can move over here and do this. Yeah, I should have expected this guy wouldn't hit anything.
Understand.
But at least you got a kill. It's not much,
Receiving.
but it's a kill nonetheless. Now I can attack this guy. Okay, the Udas can potentially shoot this guy. Not really.
Receiving.
The Gepard, finish him off. Okay,
Waiting for order.
just to be sure, is there anybody here? No. Okay, we can move forward.
Yes, sir.
There may be some enemies,
Yes, sir.
so I need to be careful here.
Receiving.
Yeah, there's definitely someone coming. Yeah, there you go. Okay, another one. We don't have enough artillery though to deal with this guy. Well, we may have some artillery. Ow. Hello. Well, what can I say? Oh, look at that. We are losing so much artillery. Look at that. Wow. So they must have been very close. Yeah, my mistake is probably having too much artillery. If I had tanks instead of that artillery, perhaps it would have been a different subject. Now,
Movement here.
we know there are enemies. Now the problem is
Receiving.
I have to move all these units
Receiving.
back again, of course. That's the fun part of the game, moving 20,000 units.
Understand. Waiting.
Now, we need to keep everybody behind though, because I don't want to really piss off
Receiving.
the Hell Riders.
Receiving.
That could be a problem.
Yes, sir.
So,
I understand.
especially for the M109, which is already damaged,
I understand.
I think that's a trap. I think the enemy wants you to go over there and then smash you with whatever they've got.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
So I think the best solution here is to just
Receiving.
deal with the elves that comes from that wood first, from that forest. But I don't know why I cannot even speak today. Come from that wood? What the hell does that even mean?
Next target, sir.
I don't know. There are definitely some elves in here. Put the Udas into defensive tower mode, whatever it's called.
Understand. Receiving. Receiving.
Okay, you stay over there.
Understand. Understand.
I'm sure they will come out of their hiding
I understand.
spot.
Yes, sir. Receiving.
No, I cannot speak today, guys. I'm sorry, I cannot speak today.
Yes, sir. I understand.
It's impossible for me to do so.
Receiving. Understand.
Let's keep on moving. I know those elves are somewhere over there. Unless they are one of those scripted spawns, horrendous scripted spawns.
Waiting.
In which case... Look, I'm sending the Udas literally next to you. Wow, you actually managed to hit me? Good job. However, you now have to come towards me. That's your big mistake. Because now, I got you in my sights. And the opponent fire does not work. Lovely. Okay, we take down those elves. Oh my god, opponent fire actually worked? Surprisingly. Of course he knows my artillery is over there. We have established the enemy cheats. Look at that. Oh no! My jeep is dead. So the moment we triggered this fight, these guys are teleported from God's knows where. So I have no idea why they are scripted in a way to act as a group. But there is one thing we can do. We can send my Abrams over there. We can keep my artillery out of the fight. That's all we can do.
Waiting. Receiving.
And by keeping the artillery out of the fight, we ensure their safety. Now, you may take a bit. We might take a little bit of a clonking from.
I understand. Understand.
From the Dark Elves. That's not a problem. I'm gonna put myself into defensive mode like that.
Understand. Understand.
I'm gonna place my tanks over here. My jeep does not need to be here. It can be right there.
Yes, sir.
And you need to be a little bit closer so I can shoot the enemies and you can move forward. Now, with this, is the enemy gonna shoot me?
Understand. Receiving.
I do not know,
Receiving.
but I need to keep my jeep out of the fight. So let's wait. Okay. We found this guy. Managed to dink my Udas. Shoots from the unknown, of course. But I am expecting to see... Yep, that's what I'm expecting to see. No opponent fire, because why would you even bother with opponent fire? Okay, now I see all these guys.
Yes, sir.
So the problem now is getting these guys, and honestly the problem is also killing this guy over here. We can do so with our tanks, but not so sure with the artillery.
I understand.
We are missing all the attacks because, yeah, they have a little bit of defense bonus. Now, of course, I need to be careful here because there is another one which can really cramp up my style. Ah, damn it.
Receiving.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
So I need to go over here. I lost 2 attacks with 1 move. It's just fantastic. Okay, 1 is down. Now we have to deal with the other.
Next target, sir.
I cannot... Okay, I see the other guy, which is over there. So, luckily,
I understand.
it won't require too much. I thought I saw someone else though, unless he teleported. Whatever the cause, or the reason,
Yes, sir.
I need to take this guy down, because he has access to my artillery. I don't want him to have access to my artillery. Of course it takes forever to kill this guy, because, you know.
Waiting.
But maybe, perhaps, my leopard, obviously 1 square shy,
Receiving. Yes, sir.
can try to kill him. Good job, leopard. You didn't even get a level, but I'm proud of you.
Next target, sir.
I don't see anything else here, so let's just deal with these guys here. And let's try to also to damage them as much as possible,
Receiving.
so they won't be able to do any real damage. The next problem we have is going to be this guy. They have no way of dealing with this guy whatsoever.
I understand. Receiving.
May have to sacrifice someone here, but
Receiving.
for now, that's all I'm gonna do.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, you cannot shoot this guy. I need to shoot this guy. I don't care about the Dark Elf. I need to damage this guy as much as possible.
Receiving.
I mean, the Dark Elf is, realistically speaking, not gonna do any real damage.
Receiving. Receiving.
Yeah, he's gonna go away, but he's not gonna do anything. Well, I'm glad he's moving after each shot. And now we have the orcs here. Oh, that's not good. You leave my jeep alone, by the way. Okay, that's a big ass army coming down my...
Next target.
Yikes. Well, at least you lost only 1.
Receiving.
You lost 2, that's not good, but... Udas, you go ahead and take some kills. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can deal with these guys now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can attack this guy. If we can take these guys down, that would be great.
Receiving.
You can't do much though. But let's make sure you're dead.
I understand.
Now, we need to take care of this guy. So the main plan here is to actually damage these guys enough so that they won't be able to do any real damage. That's the main plan. There you go. Now, of course, we now have to take down the elves over here.
Yes, sir.
Can you actually do something? No, of course. They just stop 1 square shy. It's always the 1 square shy. And if I upgrade my vehicles, it's probably gonna be another square shy. You cannot do anything here. So, Abrams, no, Leopards. You can move somewhere, I guess. And miss. Sure.
Receiving.
Okay, you kill this guy. Get some experience, sure. No problem.
I understand.
Now, take down this guy if you can. Actually, my Gepard can probably try and get this guy in one hit.
I understand.
And you guys keep doing what you're doing. So let's rest.
I understand.
Everybody's happy.
I understand.
I'm not so happy, but
I understand.
this could have gone much worse.
Receiving.
Again, keep the artillery safe. Game does whatever whatever it wants to do. I
Receiving.
think it's safe back there, so let's end the turn. Maybe it's not that safe. Who's shooting at me from that direction? 2 more orcs. Alright, let's deal with those guys. We have lethal on this guy. We can probably need to move. Oh, 5 kills on my tank. Wow. Way to go, cheat game. What a way to cheat. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. We didn't gain a level.
I understand.
That's okay. Kill them all. Udas, how about you go into tower formation? And I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are no more attacks, so let's rest. Whoever needs to rest.
Target south.
Yeah, we took a lot of losses.
I understand. Receiving.
You know, I'm too tired of this game to even bother reloading, trying to get a better outcome. So I'm just gonna go up forward. We're gonna push.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when we cannot push anymore, we're just gonna stop playing this amazing gem. By the way, for those who are new to the channel, I'm being very sarcastic.
Next target south.
We saved, so let's move forward. Let's see if we can spot some troubles here. What? Oh, you spot the engineers. Which probably triggered a big invasion coming down my neck.
Waiting for orders.
Am I correct in my assumption? I don't know, what am I supposed to do with these guys? I need to move them there. Oh. Maybe I need to move them somewhere? I do not know. Probably need to check the objective, you know. Save the engineers. Okay.
Receiving. Waiting. I understand.
Yeah, sure, you understand. Sure.
I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
I think when you go up to the highest echelons of the game, I think there are too many kills. There should be some kind of balance, right? If my troops are high level, they get a bonus to not getting killed. And when the troops are high level, they have a bonus getting kills. So it balances out as you fight on the same, you know, if you fight on the same terms, like maximum experience units against maximum experience units, they balance it, they even out the odds. And you can experiment a little bit more with the units instead of actually having to reload every 5 seconds, because every shot is a kill.
I understand.
You know?
Receiving.
Like, this is the problem with the games like Fantasy General and all the likes. It's just that you are literally, you have the potential of screwing up your campaign by just virtue of the RNG.
I understand.
It's not because of big mistakes like
I understand.
blundering your pieces like in chess. No, it's like because literally the RNG decided that you took all kills instead of wounds. I don't know what's going on here, but there's probably someone that's just spawned. And you know what that means? It means I'm gonna go into full turtle mode.
Waiting. I understand. I understand.
Just gonna have to go right here.
Understand. I understand. I understand.
Move these guys behind cover.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it doesn't exist in this game because the enemy sees you anyways. So why bother with cover anyways? That's a real problem of the game.
Yes, sir.
along with many other problems this game has.
I understand.
Which again, it was fun when it was orcs coming at you.
Receiving.
The clear dichotomy between orcs and humans, it was abundantly clear and it was fun to engage with it. But as soon as you lose that dichotomy, that's where we start having trouble. Because now the game completely loses its balance and goes into
I understand.
not its balance but its fun part, which is,
Receiving.
you know, and finding those tactical spots where you can actually shoot the enemy.
Yes,
And now it becomes all about this weird game of the enemy shoots you from 10,000 miles,
I understand.
has better units overall. You didn't even bother to translate these guys. Inzeniri? Well, more or less it's the same word for all languages, except from Asian languages, which they operate on a different rule set for sounds.
I understand. Receiving. I understand.
And when I mean sound, I don't mean pronunciation. I need like literally,
I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you know, all those languages, especially European languages, they all sound the same.
Receiving.
Not in the sense of sound, but in the sense of the sound of the word.
Receiving.
Like ingegneri, Italian, engineers, they all have the same origin. You know, it's all the same. Now, we saved these guys. I am positive I can drop another save before messing everything up.
Waiting for orders. Movement.
There are some dark elves over here, which I can totally aggro with my
Receiving. I understand.
amazing force of tanks,
I understand. I understand.
but I will take no tanks damage.
Yes, sir. I understand. Receiving. Receiving. I understand. I understand. I understand. Receiving.
Luckily, I did save. I doubt the dark elves are gonna come towards me. The dark elves should be able to see me now. Perhaps? Hello? Dark elves? You don't want to come to me? I will come to you. That's okay. What? Where did these guys where did you guys go? They were here.
Waiting for orders. Movement.
Now they moved there. Good gods.
I understand. Receiving. I understand. I understand. I understand.
Don't worry, I'll get you.
I understand. I understand. Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, sir. Receiving. 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 Yes. Receiving.
I have no idea where these guys are going.
I understand.
Can I shoot them? No. I need 2 squares. Oh, these guys, I know where they're going. They want to get my artillery over there. Okay. Okay, they have a mechanical tower over there. I guess that's their artillery. Low tier artillery. Alright, so many enemies coming towards me. Well. And of course you had to go and damage my jeep. Stop it! Leave my jeep. It's harmless. It can't be helped. They just love my jeep.
I understand.
And now we have to basically retreat, I suppose.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we can retreat. No problem. I can't do anything with these guys over here. So we will have to engage, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
If I do that, I can engage this guy. Good. I don't think you can do anything, but just in case. Just in case. These guys are not particularly strong. In fact, they are very low tier.
I understand.
Gonna move everybody a couple of squares over this way.
Receiving. Receiving. I understand.
Perhaps you are lucky and you will actually do something useful with your life. Okay, so my jeep is gonna be in trouble here, but I have no range here when it comes to
I understand.
seeing the enemies. I might actually use no. The rangers have no
I
range.
understand.
My artillery needs to absolutely kill this thing. There you go.
Yes, sir.
So my leopard here is, I just completely forgot I have this one.
Yes, sir.
So I can easily shoot this guy. And he's down. Now, I don't know if there are more enemies coming this way, but I need to take down the Dark Elves. Those guys are nasty. They can sneakily do some damage, and I do not want that. I need to be careful with my artillery though. I don't think I have anything else to do here, so I'm just gonna end the turn and hopefully something magical will happen. Okay, this thing is dead. No opponent fire, because why would you even bother? Okay. That's the mechanical tower, trying to do damage. Alright, there's the mechanical tower. Now let's deal with the enemies. Of course, the leopard cannot do anything here. I can actually try to move here, but you can actually do something. Would you look at that? The tanks here could try get some experience, sure, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this thing is dead. Right, so it's time for you to take some damage, I guess. No, the game doesn't even bother, like... Nah, bro, we're just gonna miss.
I understand.
Fine, just kill it. Who cares? Who can get the kill here? Who could? Indeed. You could get the kill because we really... There's another guy over here. There's another guy over here. Which means start dealing damage.
I understand.
Alright. Kill it. When I say kill it, I mean kill it.
I understand.
Okay.
Next target, sir.
There is this thing here for which I have no range.
Next target, sir. Receiving.
But now I do. Okay, this thing is a low tier enemy, so that's fine. Do something, I don't know, do some damage. Find yourself stuff to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we need something. Send the infantry forward.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
Should they die, nobody cares.
Receiving.
Okay. Alright, so there's a mage, there's a dark elf over there. Some orcs, more mages. Anything else? There is this thing that is a demon. He's got 19 defense. Well, can we shoot anybody from here? Not sure. The question is... I can shoot you. Oh! Well. He's dead. It took like 9 damage. Not even... Well, he's a hero. He cannot take kills. However...
Waiting for orders. Receiving.
However, we need some experience here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I kill you? Thank you. I hope they have not been summoned, because that would be very annoying. Now, where is my Gepard? Where is my Gepard? Did I forget I have a Gepard somewhere? I cannot find my Gepard. Do not touch my spaghetti. Okay, so Gepard can go over there, which
Understand.
Receiving.
can be a problem, especially because, yeah, we have to.
Next target, sir.
Okay, I know where the enemies are,
Here.
so let's try to take them down. Now, first of all, you can attack these guys right here. If I can take down these guys, there you go. Get some experience. It's not much, but it's
Receiving.
still some experience. You took some keys, of course. We now have to take down this guy. Now, the best way we can do this
Waiting.
is by actually having this guy with no air. You have no air stuff, so you cannot do anything. Yeah, we can't do much here. Maybe the commandos here can do something. Wow. Shocking, I know.
Receiving.
Alright, so let's keep moving. Take this thing down.
Understand.
Now,
Receiving.
of course you cannot attack these guys. I know you cannot attack these guys. But you can attack this guy nonetheless. I'm gonna perform recruitment.
Yes, sir.
Just for your information. And I cannot keep my jeep here. I have to move my jeep away. Maybe send the Udas forward over here. But I just cannot.
Understand. Receiving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Understand.
I understand.
Understand.
Okay, more enemies over here. Nothing else really, just these guys. I think we can take them out. There you go. Anything else? No. So let's try to get everything in working order here.
Understand. Understand.
You need to sleep.
Yes, sir.
Understand. Receiving.
I
Receiving.
understand.
Receiving. Understand.
You need to repair.
Understand.
You need to repair.
I understand.
More enemies. Okay. So these enemies are coming towards my troops over here. Okay. Seems like there is nothing else. Good.
Understand.
How about I move my special vehicle there?
Waiting for orders.
A vehicle of special needs.
I understand.
Yeah, this is I took a lot of losses, but
I understand.
you know, at some point you have to balance. Wow. At some point you have to balance what you care and what you don't care about. Besides, for a blind playthrough, this has gone well.
Yes, sir.
Receiving.
Well, is the enemy coming? Yes. At least we got some opponent fire. There is more stuff coming? Well, that's incredible. Oh, look at my ammo 109 trying to get stuff. How did you even survive? Well, M109, kill is yours. You didn't even get a level. Okay, it seems like I've got... Save the... What do you mean save the engineers? That's very suspicious, but...
Next target, sir.
Okay, I have to save them, but where do I go from here?
Receiving.
Like, is there a place I have to reach?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Understand. Receiving.
I understand.
Understand. Understand.
I do not know.
Yes, sir.
What I do know is that I hope I don't run into any more of those Hell Riders, because they love my artillery.
I understand.
Quite a bunch, to be honest.
Receiving.
Too much. Okay, let's see. Can I save now? But as long as he attacks my support vehicle, that's fine. I wonder if you get a level. No? Thank you. Alright, you can get the kill.
Understand.
Or not.
I understand.
Works the same. Can I now save? Yes. Very well.
Waiting for orders.
Let's figure out where the enemy is. Or isn't. We did save, so I can move freely. There doesn't seem to be like anybody here. There's probably just one or two enemies left. Right? No, I don't want to retreat. See, why is the retreat even an option? That's what I don't understand. If I have limited cash, right, and I run the risk of losing the entire campaign. Okay, now game, you got me really confused as to how am I supposed to finish this mission. Do I have to bring the engineers to my starting location? Or do I have to just kill everything that moves? Because if you ask me, it seems like I have to do that. Perhaps you could explain that in the briefing, or do I have to guess? Like this is some kind of lottery. I'm just asking. I mean, I don't see any enemies here. Maybe the enemy is over there. Who knows? Maybe the enemy is over there. The only possible spot I did not explore. So let's just select the groups and just move all the units. I'm gonna try and go down this way, see if there is maybe someone that survived. If there is, we'll kill it. Otherwise, we're gonna try to escape and use the bridge to escape. That's what I'm trying to, what I will try to do. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I have no idea. It's possible that there is just one enemy that is still alive.
Next target, sir.
And it's probably stuck somewhere. Or, yeah, it's possible. It's also possible that the enemy is over there.
Understand.
Like, unless that vehicle... No, that vehicle is... Is it this one? Wait, guys, can you go over there and check this thing? No. Okay. Just making sure.
Waiting for orders.
As for you guys, where is the last enemy? Okay, I shouldn't send this jeep though. Send this disposable tank. No, there is absolutely no one. Okay.
Receiving.
Which means, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Receiving.
No, you need to get this team and now move. Okay, so we killed everybody. We rescued the engineers. And there is no extraction to be had. Or a point marked as extraction. As you can see here, I have no clue where to go. It's possible that there is an enemy over there. Whatever the case, I need to bring my jeep forward. While I do that, I will send everybody back to the extraction point. It's possible that we have to go there. I don't know what's going on, but whatever.
Next target.
So you have to go. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go and explore that area over there. We have to go this way, and then we're gonna have to go this way. I don't think there is anyone. Yeah, this is the edge of the level. I cannot explore this. So I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, there's nothing here.
Receiving.
So I guess all we have to do now is retreat from the map with the engineers in tow. I don't even know what else I can do here. Like, we killed this guy, we killed everything. There's no one else coming. So we just exfiltrate. I guess that's the mission. Unless of course there is someone in my spawn point. Which at this point wouldn't be far from what I expect from the game. I'll drop a save just out of curiosity. End the turn. I don't think I have to move everybody, maybe just the engineer. This is very weird. I have no idea where the enemy is. Unless the enemy is... again, unless the enemy is stuck somewhere. Don't know what's going on here. Where is... yeah, everybody is moving. Maybe I just need to get out of here, I suppose. I don't see any other solution. If that is the case, that's a very unnecessary thing. Once the enemies are dead, just complete the mission, but... you know, maybe that's too much to ask. I also need to poo. I guess I will have to wait. See, this game is not making me poo. Which is a bad... it's the worst thing you can do to me is not make me poo. Because poo is life. Yeah. That's not how it works, guys. You need to keep moving. What the fuck? You know what? You do you, guys. So long as you get to the point I'm telling you to go to. Whatever I said. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully. I do not know where the enemy could be. If there is an enemy. Like, I have literally no clue why the mission is not completing. Let's get these engineers where they need to be. And if the extraction over there doesn't work, I cannot even load because the extraction, if I end the mission, right? There you go. We got them out of that hellish situation that he was so relieved to be rescued. They were sent to some production material. Okay, thank you. Commander Harding was promoted to captain. Okay, so no more time shit. Now, let's drop a save of cowardice. Yes, 45. And now we have to just wait one turn. I have to research something, sure. Give me that high-tech infantry. And also give me all you've got, which you already have. Okay, so now I've got to replenish these guys. Yeah, you're gonna get rookie recruitment. Look at how much it cost me to just get you some basic stuff. And I'm already out of cash. Would you believe that? You better believe that. See? Completely out of cash. Right, so I guess we can go with the Arcotral engine, sure. Okay, are we... okay, we can... we're definitely ready for the next mission. There The problem is now I have to... Okay, now we have to take... What do you mean take over the area? I killed literally everything. Well, at the very least, guys. At the very least. See, we have no cash. We absolutely have no money. We have 360 from this region, but it's all going to research, which probably is not a good idea, since I need cash to survive. So it's probably gonna go like this. Gonna drop a save, and dangerously low on cash. I literally have no cash. I know you guys keep reminding me of purchasing the radar. But God damn it, I have no cash. And too many of my units are just getting blasted every turn. So whatever. We're gonna continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.